The Canterbury Tales by Geoffrey Chaucer. A plot synopsis. The Canterbury Tales is a collection of 24 stories told by a group of pilgrims on their way to the shrine of Thomas Becket in Canterbury. Each tale is unique and explores different themes such as love, chivalry, sin, and redemption. 1. The Knight's Tale. Two knights, Palamon and Arcite, fall in love with the same woman, Emily, and compete in a tournament to win her hand. 2. The Miller's Tale. A miller tells a ribald story about a carpenter who is cuckolded by his apprentice, Nicholas. 3. The Reeve's Tale. Two clerks trick a miller and his wife by seducing the wife and stealing the miller's horse. 4. The Cook's Tale. The cook tells a tale about a lazy and gluttonous servant, Perkin, who is eventually fired from his job. 5. The Wife of Bath's Tale. A widow recounts her multiple marriages and explains her philosophy on love and marriage. 6. The Franklin's Tale. A wealthy merchant, Arviragus, offers his wife, Dorigen, to a squire in exchange for help in removing rocks from the coast. 7. The Pardoner's Tale. A pardoner recounts a story about three men who set out to find death and instead discover the consequences of greed. 8. The Nun's Priest's Tale. A priest recounts the story of Chanticleer, a rooster who is tricked by a fox and has a dream that foretells his fate. 9. The Monk's Tale. A monk recounts a series of tragic events from history and mythology, including the fall of Lucifer and the death of Julius Caesar. 10. The Clerk's Tale. A clerk tells the story of Griselda, a patient and obedient wife who is tested by her husband, Walter, who orders her to give up her children and then her possessions. 11. The Monk's Tale. The monk tells a series of tragic stories about famous figures from classical and biblical history, showing the consequences of pride and ambition. 12. The Nun's Priest's Tale. The nun's priest tells the fable of a rooster named Chanticleer who has vivid dreams and is protected by his hens until a fox tries to eat him. 13. The Second Nun's Tale. The second nun tells the story of Saint Cecilia, a martyr who converted many to Christianity and was ultimately put to death for her faith. 14. The Canon's Yeoman's Tale. The Canon's Yeoman tells the story of a corrupt alchemist and his foolish customers, showing the dangers of greed and the futility of attempting to create gold. 15. The Mansiple's Tale. The Mansiple tells the story of Phoebus, the sun god, who tries to outwit death by hiding in the underworld, but is eventually brought back to the sky. 16. The Parson's Tale. The parson delivers a lengthy sermon on the virtues and vices of a Christian life, emphasizing the importance of humility and charity. 17. The Shipman's Tale. The shipman tells the story of a wealthy merchant who is cheated by a friar and a young wife, showing the dangers of greed and deceit. 18. The Prioress's Tale. The prioress tells the story of a young boy who is murdered for singing a hymn to the Virgin Mary, showing the power of faith and devotion. 19. The Tale of Certhipus. Chaucer narrates a silly and absurd romance about a foolish knight and his encounters with strange creatures, poking fun at the genre of chivalric romance. 20. The Tale of Melibea. The Tale of Melibea is a sermon-like story that teaches the virtues of patience, wisdom, and forgiveness, showing the importance of avoiding anger and seeking peace. 21. The Monk's Tale. The monk continues his series of tragic stories, focusing on the downfalls of famous rulers and warriors. 22. The Friar's Tale. The friar tells the story of a corrupt summoner who is ultimately taken to hell by the devil, showing the dangers of greed and corruption. 23. The Summoner's Tale. The summoner retaliates against the friar by telling a series of tales that mock the friars and their dishonest practices, showing the corruption in the church. 24. The Clerk's Tale. The clerk tells the story of Griselda, a patient and obedient wife who endures cruel trials from her husband, showing the virtues of humility and obedience.